Okay, so we're diving into some listener-suggested material today. You guys have sent in some really cool stuff about Japan and not the usual spots, right? We're going beyond the Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, like that whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. It seems like you want to know more about those quieter corners of Japan.
Exactly. It's about going deeper, right? Like finding
Hmm.
those hidden gems, those places that maybe haven't been, totally discovered by the international tourist crowds.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, everyone loves those iconic spots, and for good reason. But there's something really special about experiencing the authentic, the more tranquil side of Japan, right?
Absolutely. And it's interesting because when you look at like Tohoku, Shikoku, Sanin, those regions, I mean, the data says over 90% of international travelers say they want to visit those places,
Right.
but then less than 10% actually do. So there's this big disconnect.
Yeah, totally. That's fascinating. So, what we're going to try to do today is bridge that gap, you know? We're going to look at some of those hidden gems, like Nyuto Onsen in Akita, Iya Valley in Tokushima, Sado Island, Hagi in Yamaguchi, Kakunodate back in Akita,
Yeah.
Matsushima Bay,
Matsushima Bay, yep.
and Uchijuku in Fukushima. Yeah, just to give you a taste.
So let's start with Nyuto Onsen. What's the vibe there?
Well, imagine this. You're in this secluded national park surrounded by mountains.
Okay.
And nestled within this park are seven traditional Japanese inns, ryokan,
Nice.
and each ryokan has its own unique hot spring baths.
Oh, wow. So you can like hop between the different ryokan, right?
Exactly. It's called Yumagori, onsen hopping.
Hmm.
There's a special pass and a shuttle bus so you can experience a whole variety of these natural hot springs.
That's cool. I love that.
Oh, and I have to mention the iconic Sunoyu Inn. It's over 300 years old with these amazing milky outdoor baths.
Wow.
Now, getting there does involve a bit of a journey. You take the Shinkansen to Tazawako, then a bus. But that just adds to the sense of adventure, you know? You're really escaping the ordinary.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of adds to the feeling of getting away from it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so from hot springs, we're going to
Vine Bridges. Have you heard of Iya Valley and Tokushima?
Vine Bridges. Okay, that's definitely on my bucket list.
Well, it should be. These are historical bridges made of vines. They're called
Mhm.
kazurabashi. They span these dramatic gorges.
No way.
Yeah. They reinforce them now for safety, but, you're still walking across a bridge made of vines.
That sounds incredible.
It's pretty wild. And the whole area is it's remote and mountainous. So the challenge of getting there has actually helped preserve its natural beauty and unique culture, you know?
Oh, I see. So it's kind of like untouched.
Yeah, exactly. You've got these stunning forests, dramatic gorges. Oh, and there's this funny statue, too, the peeing boy statue.
Really?
Yep, overlooking the valley. You got to see it.
Okay. Iya Valley, Vine Bridges, Peeing Boy statue. Got it.
All right, next up, an island with a pretty interesting past.
Okay, lay it on me.
Sado Island
Sado Island.
in Niigata. It used to be a place of exile, and a gold mine.
So like banished people would be sent there.
Yeah, and they mined for gold. It's got this really fascinating history.
Wow, that's interesting.
So you can imagine the kind of culture that developed there, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like a mix of influences.
Absolutely. And today, you can experience some of that unique culture. There's the Kodo Taiko drumming ensemble. They're world-renowned, and they even offer workshops so you can try it yourself.
Oh, wow, I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're amazing. And then there's the Sado Kinzen gold mine, which you can explore. It gives you a glimpse into the island's industrial past.
So you can really see those different layers of history.
Yeah. And then there's the preserved port town of Shukunegi. It's like stepping back in time with traditional houses and even taribuni. These are little tugboats they used to use.
Oh, how do you get to Sado Island?
You take a ferry from Niigata. It's a nice journey.
Okay, ferry trip. Cool. So on to Hagi.
Hagi, yeah, in Yamaguchi. This place was a key castle town, especially during the Meiji Restoration. It's got, huge historical significance.
Oh, so we're talking samurai and all that.
Exactly. Hagi Castletown is remarkably well preserved. You can walk through the samurai district, merchant district. They even have these distinctive walls, namakokabe they're called.
What are those like?
They're black and white tiles, but with these raised plaster joints. It creates a really cool visual effect.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
And then there's Hagiaki pottery. It's a local tradition, and you can find lots of shops and kilns where they still make it. They even have hands-on experiences.
You can get your hands dirty.
Exactly. And if you're interested in history, you have to visit Tokoji and Daishoin temples. They're connected to the Mori clan who ruled the area, and the temples hold their tombs and these beautiful stone lanterns.
Wow. Okay, how do you get to Hagi?
It's a bit off the Shinkansen line. You take the train to Yamaguchi and then a bus.
All right, noted. So back to Akita now.
Yep.
This time it's Kakunodate. They call it the Little Kyoto of Michinoku.
Little Kyoto. Okay, what makes it so special?
Well, it's known for its preserved samurai district, but the real showstopper is the cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms.
They have these stunning weeping cherry trees, Shidorazakura, especially along the samurai district. It's just breathtaking.
Wow.
And they have some well-preserved samurai residences you can visit, like the Miyagi house and the Ishiguro house.
Oh, cool. So you can actually go inside.
Yep, and get a sense of how they lived back then. And there's this cherry blossom tunnel along the Hinokinai riverbank. But that does get pretty crowded, especially during peak season.
Makes sense.
Oh, and this one's easy to get to. It's directly on the Akita Shinkansen line.
That's a plus. Okay, we've got Matsushima Bay next, right?
Yeah, that's in Miyagi. This one's a classic. It's one of the 3 most scenic views of Japan.
Okay, I've heard of that. So what makes it so scenic?
Well, imagine a bay filled with these pine-covered islands.
Hundreds of them. And the way the sunlight plays on the water and the trees.
I bet it's amazing.
It is. Sightseeing cruises are popular. They're a great way to see all the islands.
Sounds relaxing.
Oh, and there are some beautiful temples, too. Godaido Temple is this iconic one sitting out on a little island connected by a red bridge.
Okay.
And Zygonji Temple is historically significant. It was associated with the Date clan, powerful rulers in the area.
So lots of history there, too.
And then there's Insuin Temple, known for its gardens, which have some Western influences. It's a really interesting mix of styles.
Interesting. So lots to see. Is this one easy to get to?
Yeah, pretty easy. You can take the JR Senseki line from Sendai.
Okay, cool. And last but not least, we have
Uchijuku.
Uchijuku, yeah.
In Fukushima. This place is, well, it's like stepping back in time.
I've seen pictures. It's that village with the thatched roofs, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's an Edo period post-town, and it's incredibly well preserved. The whole village has these distinctive thatched roofs. They call them kayabuki.
They're so cool.
It's really something. And there's this panoramic viewpoint where you can see the whole town. It's just stunning.
Okay, you've sold me on it. What about food? Is there anything special to try there?
Oh, you got to try the negi soba. It's soba noodles, but you eat them with a whole green onion as your chopsticks. It's a local thing.
Sounds like a challenge.
It is, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Now, getting there is a bit of a trick. You take a train to Unokami Onsen Station, and then you can take a bus or a taxi. But the station itself is pretty cool. It has a thatched roof and a footbath.
No way.
Yeah, it's worth the trip.
So for anyone listening, it's clear that venturing beyond those well-trodden paths in Japan, like the Golden Route,
Yeah.
it opens up these really special experiences,
Yeah.
More authentic, more tranquil, maybe a bit more adventurous, but the rewards are definitely there, like the tranquility, the different cultures, the scenery. It's another side of Japan, right?
Yeah, I think so. And what's cool is that these lesser-known places, they invite you to engage with Japan's history, its culture, its nature on a deeper level. It really makes you think, what other hidden stories are out there, even in the places we think we know?
Exactly. And it's that spirit of discovery, I think, that makes travel so rewarding.
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Japan's hidden gems.
Happy to be here.
And keep those travel suggestions coming.
We love hearing from you.
Until next time.
See you then.